After months of an intensive search involving law enforcement and members of the community, the body of a missing Springfield man was found in the Connecticut River. Achim Bailey was reported missing on January 14th after leaving Samuel's Tap and Table at the Basketball Hall of Fame. A surveillance video shows him walking down Hall of Fame Avenue. Although the medical examiner's report does not show any signs of foul play, the devastating ending leaves unanswered questions. For perspective on how this story shook the community, I sat down with Western Mass News reporter James Villalobos and his photographer Amanda Rivera to learn more.
Our coverage kind of began with a few friends. Of course, I went to Central High School. I grew up here in Springfield, and started with some friends kind of just tagging me on posts asking, hey, do you know anything about Achim? Can you share this about Achim? And I was like, yeah, absolutely, I don't mind. And so then I started looking more and more into it. I reached out to the mom, and I, just slowly started developing a relationship with the mom and asking, what exactly is going on? What were the circumstances? And pretty much what had happened was his brother dropped him off that night, and he met up with a cousin. His cousin went home early because he had to wake up early because he had to drop, I believe, his girlfriend off later that morning. Achim stayed behind. He wasn't really there with anyone, wasn't there with any friends per se.
So he was at a bar. They were just out, 23 years old.
Exactly, enjoying the night. And then he was kicked out shortly before closing for allegedly inappropriately flirting with a woman. As a result, he, made that trek where he started walking down Hall of Fame Avenue, eventually down the train tracks where we know his phone was last pinged at 3 a.m. by the South End Bridge. And then after that, there's been no credit card activity. His phone had been off that entire time until his phone was found 11 days later at that same place that it was last pinged, which was the South End Bridge.
Okay, so no text messages. He didn't reach out to anybody. Hey, I need a ride. Nothing.
Not at all. Okay.
And so in your coverage, police had reported that there was no suspected foul play, no physical trauma. What's your guess? Did he just become completely disoriented? It was cold. It was late.
I think it's fair game. I think everything is on the table at this point. I think the tough part is once that phone was found in perfectly working order, you have to keep in mind it was 14 degrees the night he went missing. There was snow. I believe that day was like negative 20 wind chills. It had rained, I believe, an inch prior on that Thursday before the phone was found. You take all these things into consideration. It's just, how is that possible? Anyone that has an iPhone knows that it dies almost immediately in cold weather, and that phone turned on in perfectly working order. I think that's kind of what, has the public kind of rethinking this where, he wouldn't just go into the water. What happened here? And again, at this time, there is no suspected foul play, but the community still wants answers, and hopefully we can get that in due time.
So bring us up to date. His body was found in the river, and when you got notification of that there was a body in the river, you started to piece it together.
Yeah. So like I said, we received that breaking news about 4 o'clock on Friday. We were sent to the scene, kind of just scoping the entire Connecticut River, and we found crews going in on the Long Meadow side. Immediately when we arrived, we had Neil Russo. He's the one that was just fishing. He was on spring break relaxing, and he said that he saw something float by that, in all of his 10 years of fishing, he's seen mattresses, he's seen tires, but this was different. And this, was enough of a concern to call police. When police arrived, of course, they asked them to leave, and that's when they all came in, and then they did identify that body that we now know is Achim. And, we can't report anything until we have confirmed facts, but your gut tells you whether or not it's him, and, it's not the ending any of us were hoping for, but unfortunately, I hope that this is just a start to bring closure to not only the family, but the entire community that has rallied behind this family.
And Amanda, let's just talk a little bit about the community rallying behind this family. I know there were billboards and people were looking for him and sharing information. Yeah. As a photographer, you guys worked together. Mm-hmm. Just describe what people were saying and their reactions to this.
People, they just couldn't believe it. I am from Springfield, and this was the first time that I've ever seen a community come together so much for Achim. Like, everyone wants to know what happened. And his face was all over social media, and it's kind of what drove us to we need to figure out what happened here, especially with the circumstances. It wasn't like a normal missing person case, and people, there's all types of theories out there, but like he said, everything's on the table, and it's just, like he said, also, the ending is just really not what we were hoping for.
And let's talk a little bit about your relationship with Achim. You both went to Central High School, so you both knew him. As a photographer, you show up at that scene, and your job is to shoot everything. Right. But now you have this personal connection. How are you able to remain professional and not just want to drop the camera and be like, I can't do this?
Yeah. So, unfortunately, but fortunately, in a sense, I wasn't exactly close to Achim. I've only seen him in passing, and he has always had a smile on his face. That's what a lot of people that even didn't know him, you know, kind of connected with. And so in that sense, I was able to like stay professional, of course, you know, and, you know, do my job and stuff. But it was mainly like I just have his family in mind, like, you know, they need answers, the community needs answers. Like that's kind of like what drove us, like answers need to be had, so.
And how about for you?
I think that's just what's so different about this story amongst any other missing persons case. People connected with a smile. People connected with the fact that, you know, we're 23, we go out to the bars, we like to have a good time. Parents connected with the fact that as a parent, you expect your kid to come home at night. And Achim never came home, and of course the family's just scrambling to try and find him. They had their own searches before police started searching. Everyone wanted answers. So, and it was not just the family, like you said, we had those billboards that went up. We, of course, did whatever we can to cover because this was not a story that we did just because we knew him. We did this because the community wanted answers, right. And as journalists, is our responsibility to go out there and try and find it for everyone.
I think the other thing is, too, is when you read a headline, and it's supposed to be this way, you know, 23-year-old man missing. Sometimes you can read that quickly and dismiss it as anybody, but 23-year-old man, that's somebody's baby. That's somebody's little boy. And the family is just not going to recover from that.
Oh, absolutely not. And the thing is, I mean, we've had so many people reach out to us. I mean, it's literally a community that has grown online. And throughout this entire thing, you know, I've tried to encourage everyone to, it takes an emotional toll on you, so I encourage everyone to, you know, really take care of your mental health. And that's why yesterday for Western Mass News, I put out a report of, you know, how do you grieve? How do we go, or where do we go from here? Because a lot of people are struggling with this. A lot of people, they really put themselves in the position of the Baileys. And like, we can't say enough, this is not the ending so many were hoping for.
And as far as this experience goes for you, you know, when you cover other stories, and there's probably many tragic stories that you cover, it's got to be difficult. I know you guys are newer reporters and photographers in this business, and it's not an easy business. And when you go to these scenes where you know that there's a family grieving, it's got to be really hard. I know you're professional, but it's got to be really hard to do that. How do you not kind of take that home with you, and how do you show up the next day for the night shift?
Well, it's still a learning process, especially for me, just because I started 9 months ago. He had another station that he was at, but this is literally like my first. This is probably like my first case of this type of, you know, magnitude. So like, I am still learning, but like at the end of the day, I mean, you know, there's stories that need to be told, and just gotta come in and with a brave face and a, you know, thick skin kind of, but like at the end of the day, we are still humans. So you do still connect with whoever you're covering when it's unfortunate news that you're covering. So.
And so what's the next step as far as the investigation?
At this point, I'm just kind of going to give the family their time to grieve, kind of process everything that's happened. I think now it's just the circumstances. How did he get in that water? Anyone that knew Achim knows there's no way he just jumped in. Yes, he was drunk, but to get in the water, a lot doesn't make sense. And, you know, we have been consistent in trying to find answers. That's why we put a public records request for the traffic cam, because I was speaking to the Hall of Fame, the property management company, Colebrook, to try and get the video from the street cameras or the cameras in their parking lot. They weren't handing it over. So public records request was our only way to really see Achim, what direction he was heading, what state he was in that night. Right. And you see the video and you see that he's stumbling across Hall of Fame Avenue. It breaks your heart because no one helped him. And he was alone, and I try and put myself in the position of the parents and what it's like for them seeing that video, and it's tough. I know Monday when the news officially broke that it was confirmed to be him, I got out of work. I mean, a lot of people were saying, like, you can hear it in my voice. I got out of work by 7 p.m. I was in bed and asleep. Everyone copes differently, and like I said, we're journalists, but at the same time, we're human, and it's not the ending that I was hoping for.